Okay, so I don't know why Mike Rizzo is so against this, but we used Austin Nola to try, and I know it wouldn't matter necessarily in the game, but like, I traded for him to kind of get Aaron Nola to want to come to us. That didn't work because, he left, but we gave up an okay guy and Joey Meneses for, him, Adrian Morejon, Jacob Marcy, even better prospect, and $1 million. I mean, yeah, he looks good. And Aaron Nola ended up not signing with us. I'm recording this a week later, so I don't remember where exactly he went, but he didn't go to us, and we're broke, so I'm flipping him to the Mets, which, win now team, They want a backup catcher. Third catcher on the roster? Yeah, they only have two in the 40-man, Francisco Alvarez and Tomas Nido. So they need a third guy, and he can play other positions too. And he's not, that bad with the bat either. Except he did bat 146 in this, but we're also trading Alex Call, which he was not good for us, and he can play defense, but we have a ton of outfielders. We don't really need any more. And this guy, which, look at those ratings, not really anything. And we're getting Breivik Valera just so they'll accept this because they want to get him off the roster and not pay him as much, really. And so he's pretty trash, but he'll be a good role player on the team just to buy us time for young guys to come up. And then we get Edwin Uceta, which, he's been all over the place. And it says current role starter, but when you look at it, I mean, he's kind of way better against righties, and he's a reliever, so once I make him a starter, that's going to go way down. So I think he's more of a bullpen type guy. Hartwig, which he looks like an okay reliever. He's only 26, 6 years of control. Kind of want to get more stability in the bullpen. He's not, great, but he's not bad. And then Bryce Montes de Oca. I mean, he's a righty specialist. He's not horrendous against lefties, but, he'll be good against righties. Throws 100. Again, 6 years of control. I mean, he is fragile, but he's a reliever. I mean, every reliever is going to get hurt, and I don't really care. Struggled in 3.1 innings, but yeah, I mean, he'll get strikeouts, So I think it's okay. They're also eating 60% of Valera's contract. I might even try to flip him to someone else, maybe. Or improving by almost $2 million. I exited out of the game, it was a week later. I feel like I don't remember us being negative 29 million. I don't remember that. Negative 31 right here. I don't remember that at all. But maybe, I guess. I don't know. Okay, yep. Don't know why they're accepting this, but we are immediately flipping Letimo Vargas, Breivik Valera, and this guy and this guy for half of the Joey Gallo trade and Ezekiel Duran, Josh H. Smith, and $200K. He didn't do good last year, but 26, can feel decent. Looks like he'll walk a bit. It's the Nationals, young player, see if he can do anything, maybe randomly gets way better. But Ezekiel Duran, same fielder, but a bit more upside offensively. I think he could be better. Now, in this, all of his stats went down based on what they were in real life. So he struggled in this game for the last, month and a half or whatever. So I'm thinking that's maybe why, people figured him out, so they didn't want him. But he can play a little outfield too. But right now, I mean, it looks, he looks pretty decent. So that's the trade we're going to make. It's only improving by $500,000, but $500,000, I mean. We're also getting $200K, and they're eating 5%, but I like it. So, I was trying to get Federico Carbonial. And look, San Francisco has outbid us, and we can't afford the rest of, can't afford them. And so I'm not going to try to trade for more money, international amateur free agent money, because I couldn't before, and it wouldn't really be worth it, to give up so much for a guy that looks like he could be solid, but these ratings could improve a bit, but not too much with, that, and who knows. It's not really worth it. It takes a lot to get more money from there. So, not going to get Federico. Okay, so we got, an update on this. I didn't even know, is this new to this year's game? Because our owner dropped the scouting budget and player development budget. Like, I knew, he could say that we were way over budget, but I didn't know that he could manually move it down. Also, we got Vidal Brujan. It's a, minor league contract, but if you call him up, it's $1.8 million, and we probably will. I like it. He can play everywhere. Good speed, good tools. He's a toolsy guy besides, power, but he's fast. We got Joey Votto because the owner wanted a former MVP, and yeah, he won that in 2010. DH. That's it. Kind of more of a bench bat or whatever. I just did it to meet an owner goal, and I don't want him. And it's going to be weird to have him on another team than the Reds. McCutcheon wants to resume conversations. Guess what? I don't want to, because I just talked to you to do that. But, yeah. We did sign Juan Canavaca as an international player. Just up. He's 16. That he probably won't pan out, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different pitches. Change-up splitter is the same pitch. Stupid, but, Look, if he does this and maybe even more, looks like it panned out. There's some weird scouting stuff going on. Let's see if I can show you. Like, Claudio Fredericks. He's the number 8 prospect, somehow past Dylan Cruz, right? 80 potential. Our ratings have him even better. 30 potential. Why? If someone wants to let me know, that'd be great, but I don't know why it has that. It's odd to me. Also, the Tigers just signed Yimi Garcia, Andrew Chafin, and Chris Stratton all in one day. January 3rd, they just were like, yeah, we're going to get 3 relievers. Okay. The Mariners are going to be a good team because they just got Josh Hader for the next 3 years. He balled out last year. Adds to their bullpen, oh my god, they got Liam Hendricks too. They still have Andres Munoz, which, they might even use him as the closer. Brash, oh my god. Their bullpen might be the best in the whole entire league. I think it has to be. That guy sucks, but Daniel Hudson. Just for depth, he's not even a star, not even using him in the rotation. Same with Brian Wu. George Kirby was Pablo Lopez, dude. Yeah, you might have to take him out of the rotation, put Bryce Miller in, but I'd take him off your hands if you're willing to pay for it and throw in a prospect. I'll take him off the roster, but dang. So our player development, update's pretty small, but Mason Thompson slightly better control. He's just a reliever that is not even a good one at that, so okay against righties, but yeah. Keeper Ruiz, now current and potential contact each went up 5. That's for a catcher right there. Those offensive stats, great. Defensively, not horrible. That's almost league average OPS from a catcher, so OPS plus. So I will definitely take that. I mean, he's never going to strike out. So, I mean, that's great. Luis Garcia, current contact, I mean, up 5 and defense rating in second base, better. I mean, I'll take it, definitely. I mean, Max, he's just going to be, you know, a solid piece for us, not like a superstar or anything. Here's the one that's disappointing, though, is that C.J. Abrams, like, his contact went up 5 currently, but his potential went down 5 and his defensive rating went down 5. Defensively, not a great shortstop. He's not horrendous, though. But I would like better defense at shortstop. I don't really have that on the team right now. But that 5 contact really, for some reason, just changes my opinion of how good he's going to be offensively. I mean, what's helping him, he's still fast and can do role player things and bunting and base running and all that, but he did have 36 stolen bases. But still, that contact not being 65 and down to 60, that's a big bummer right there. Could still go up, but it's not looking like he'll be great. I think, wasn't it? I feel like it was, I don't know, I feel like it was even higher than that at one point. Yeah, so, like the Astros needed any more help. They just got the top international amateur free agent. Also, we're in the lead for this guy, which I think could be pretty good. He's even better defensively at shortstop than C.J. Abrams is, so, you know, maybe he could be something. He's only 24. I mean, hits lefties pretty good. Scouting's not great, you know, great on him, but still, I mean, could be. I don't know what the heck is going on right there, but yeah. And then also, we did claim Alralvis Martinez. Now, I don't think he's going to get too much actual playing time at the major league level just because of how low his contact is, but he has solid power. That's really why I got him. But if he can develop that eye and the gap power and that, I mean, he'll get on base, you know, if it's above average, and he'll hit some home runs, but contact is real unfortunate that it's that low. And defensively, he's not an horrendous third baseman. He can play like a corner spot below average, but he could a little bit. Above average OPS in AAA, but see, I claimed him off waivers because he still has 2 option years left. It can't hurt to give him a shot at AAA to try and figure it out. And we did end up getting Eguy Rosario, and I'm calling him straight up to the MLB, because I think, you know, he definitely needs a shot there. He does have an option year left. I mean, he has, you know, that too. I could have kept him down for the first month of the season, but I don't see any sense in doing that. I kind of want to give him a shot. Yeah, I probably should have kept him down, but a little late now. And the Rays end up getting outbid by the Giants. Nope, the Giants end up getting outbid. I said it backwards. Yeah, Giants end up getting outbid by the Rays to get Federico Carbonell. Yeah, you know, that name. Okay, it looks like Daisybel Hernandez might have lied about his age, is what they're saying. He's a reliever, so I don't think it affects him that much, but it's interesting. It's not like a big player that they did that with, but he could, you know, get worse faster. Interesting. Or he could be even younger. I'm kidding, but still, that'd be funny. So, the owner of the Guardians died. So, they have a new owner, which he's, yeah, okay, priority is profit. He's a meddling owner, very controlling. Okay. So, yeah, they're gonna pretty much be run the same and, you know, not get any better, because that's all they care about is making money. I mean, Jose Ramirez, I'm surprised they even extended him. Oh yeah, I forgot. That rotation is nasty. That's ridiculous. This is the best rotation I've ever seen in my whole entire life. Maybe not the best. 2014 Tigers, pretty good. Okay, so we're getting outbid for David Rivas, and I can't afford. It's like 280K over my budget, so I can't get him. We were getting outbid by him, but I rebid to, you know, move up. Then we just signed Gilberto Oliveira. I've gone and just like offered a bunch of contracts to people that aren't asking for that much money in international free agency. Yep, got him. I mean, okay, defense. He's fast. I don't know why his ceiling and base running so low, but he can bunt with the best of them. I know that's what everyone's looking for in a quality player, is their bunting ability. And then, you know, we got him. Trash at everything. Juan Espinosa. I mean, you know, maybe a curveball, you know. Yeah. And then Brewers just got Hector Neris. Okay. The Blue Jays are considering trading George Springer. I mean, yeah, he's 34 and has 3 years left with a ton of money, but it's kind of out of nowhere just to be trying to trade him. I mean, if they're willing to eat some money, I mean, I'll try it. Yeah, this is the closest I could make it to really get it going through, and it's just not. It doesn't make sense. If they were willing to eat, like, way more, and I wouldn't be giving up a ton, you know, if they were really trying to offload his salary, not even just salary, him, you know, then I would do it, but that's like a ton of guys. 3.5 guys, because he had a really good season for us, but I don't consider him really part of the future unless he keeps doing that. You know, then I would do it, but it's not really worth it. Weird message about the White Sox and Rockies. I say Red Sox, I don't know. But these two teams, you know, in a trade that I guess isn't going to happen. They hit a roadblock. I mean, it says heating up, but they just hit a roadblock, so I don't know. Odd message. Okay, here's a weird contract. I mean, you know, pretty solid looking reliever, you know, Jimmy Nelson. But he hasn't pitched in the majors in 2 seasons, and in AAA, he sucked. And so, why would the Cardinals give him $9 million? Like, yeah, his potential, really good, crazy good. He could be the closer, easy. Hell, he'll probably do it, but, you know, he could be really good. But still, I mean, not really worth it to me. Yep. Says that Daysbel Hernandez did lie about his age, but they aren't going to tell us, you know, how old he is, but he is older than 27. That's interesting. And we got him. I worked hard to sign this guy. Probably too hard, you know, because defensively I don't know how good that is going to get. I'm not sure how much defense ratings improve that much, you know. Like, I know before when I played a lot, I didn't really see that many defensive ratings change, but since he's 16, it might, I don't know. We discovered David Sierra. Not looking good. I'm going to scout him just to see if it'll be any better, but yeah. See, here's the thing. Since this guy, he's our scout, he sucks. I want to fire him, but I don't really know because he discovered that one prospect that was really, really good. And I have not gotten that many of those, so like I want to keep him if he's going to keep doing that. But he sucks. Same with like a lot of the trainers. Since I'm broke, I'm thinking that I just, like, for all the minor league coaches, major league coaches, I keep them to their contracts run out, so I don't have to keep paying extra money. But I would want better coaches to help develop our players, but, you know, I'm not sure, you know, how good they are. I mean, excellent teach pitching, but, you know, just random guys. I mean, teach hitting decent, like, you know, he's a double-A guy. Dylan Cruz is down there. I kind of would like better coaches, but I don't really have a ton of money to be able to do that. Okay, I have a little bit more money than I thought I did. I might try to do some stuff. Tom Murphy to St. Louis, and then Ahmed Rosario to the Red Sox. He wanted like twice that much money if we were trying to sign him. Okay, I did go back, and everyone that didn't have at least good hitting if they were a hitting coach, and at least good pitching if they were a pitching coach, and good these ratings, I went and fired them and hired new guys. The first one that ended up signing is this. Was it the third? It might have been the third guy I tried to get, or second, I don't know. I think second. Because I did Major League, then tried to do AAA, but I think the hitting coach there was okay. But this will help Dylan Cruz out because he's at AA right now, unless the CPU decides to change it, which I have. The CPU is allowed to make those moves, but so I don't have to. We can get through, you know, the series faster. But yeah, this should help him. Development's only good though. I wish, you know, there was better guys, you know, out there, but I waited till the end of the offseason to do it, but that kind of helped because now we have better money and stuff, you know, so it kind of evened itself out. Yep, here's our new Major League hitting coach. If you can't tell, he's pretty good. Favor offense. He favors veterans, which kind of I don't like because this is a very young team. Our oldest player is 30 years old. Nope, take that back. Just got Joey Votto. Besides which, he doesn't matter to the team anyways, he's just an owner goal, but Joey Votto's ancient. Then it's Lamonte Wade at 30, and then everyone else besides him is like 26 and under almost. We have a couple guys who are older, like backup catcher, I can't think of his name right now. But he's not that good at handling aging anyways, even though he favors veterans, which is odd. But legendary hitting, outstanding development, and then mechanics, which is, you know, if a guy's like, okay, you could get that random spike and stuff, which is good. He's a really good hitting coach. And yeah, then Bonini, again, pretty good. Yeah, okay, so I did do the AAA guy too. Yeah, I mean, excellent hitting, but aging. So if we have a veteran at AAA, which when we're good, I hope to have a lot of, he'll be good. And development, outstanding, and, you know, mechanics for that, you know, quadruple A player, that could really help right there. Pitching coach, what level is this? High A, yeah, whatever. I don't think I'll show that much more of the coaching changes because I don't think you guys care. I tried to get this guy, he wouldn't let me. I did just claim Zach Kelly off of waivers. That should be a clip right there. What I just said. Okay, but I did just claim Zach Kelly. He looks like he's solid. I didn't even check if he had options left. 3 options, dude. Why was he on waivers? Come on. To make room for Zach Kelly on the 40-man, I will be DFAing Jeter Downs. Now, his OPS plus was 96, so almost league average. I mean, it just doesn't. You can get a ton of guys with that good defense, that speed, that bunt, all that. Bunt doesn't matter. I keep bringing it up now. And that just, like, sure, he might get a little better, but that's not, you know, good. So, I mean, at best, he'd be, quadruple A at best if he keeps improving. Can't really play the outfield either. I mean, he's not a great utility man that way. So I'm just going to DFA him. So we do have to mention this. Jay Cronenworth was just traded to Arizona for and not that good. But he did struggle a lot. And in this, I guess they just didn't give him his extension, even though it was started, you know, way after the extension. Started this way after the extension, and they just didn't give to him. I don't know why, but yeah, so now he's on Arizona for the next year minimum. Okay, is this a glitch? Okay, because the following players have been promoted from the international complex because they reached the age limit or because they should be ready to face the minor leagues. He didn't face the age limit because he's only 16. He's only 16. And he's only 16. And it's not like they're that far more, like that higher from like 20s across the board. And I mean, I understand him and the age limit, but like, what? Why would that be the case? Okay, it is the first day of spring training, so I'm gonna go over what our team is heading into spring real quick. Our rotation, any of these guys could be replaced with any of the guys in the bullpen that have stamina and be moved back and forth, you know? Some guys will be sent down, some guys won't be sent down. I don't think Aaron Ashby will get sent down, but everyone else can. This is a young team, just trying to figure out, you know, who's the best here, you know? Cole Henry right now is our ace. I mean, that's not great from a guy with a 4.24. DJ Hurts, 5 ERA, but I like his upside. I think he could, you know, become pretty good. Joey Cantillo, he's solid. Ashby will have for a while, so I'm hoping he has some solid years. We'll have him for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and then if we want, we can pay $13 million. But right now, we're not paying any of the first 5 years. Mackenzie Gore really needs to show that he can be here. His ratings aren't that good. If he develops, he'll be okay. You know, back end of the rotation type of guy. Joe Lasorsa, I mean, like no stamina, but maybe could be like an opener type guy. He had a great ERA, but that's only 6 games. Solid in Durham. For the bullpen, none of this is final, obviously. I mean, our closer is JT Ginn, or Jin, you know, whatever his name is. He's not good. I didn't even realize his splits were that much, but for right now, he's our closer. And these are stoppers, but, you know, because it's spring training, we have a ton more pitchers here. Grant Hartwig, Zach, whatever the heck that last name is. Then setup guys, Zach Kelly, Adrian Morion. Middle relief, technically only have one middle reliever right now, but it's Jose Ferrer, because couldn't make him really a long reliever, has no stamina, and he sucks, and I don't really want to use him that much. I'll keep it, I'll use it just to see if he can actually win a spot. Chase Silseth is here as a long reliever. Jonah Don. Jonah Don his stuff goes down so far when you make him a starter. I don't know why they keep wanting him to do that. Edwin Uceta, he could definitely be in the rotation. I might even move him pretty soon. Ronald Herrera's just there. Josiah Gray, he's out for 4 days with the flu, but I mean, man, he's not good. And I kind of want him to be, but he's a body. Mason Thompson, another guy, not good. Gerardo Carrillo, specialist against righties. Zach Green, another righty specialist. Bryce DeMontezoka, I want him to be pretty good because against righties he's going to dominate, and against lefties he's not that bad. And Tyler Saucedo against lefties, I think, is what we have him playing, but he can play against righties, not horrendously, but yeah, that's the bullpen. Obviously, most of these guys won't make it. For the lineups, I mean, it's going to be Keibert and Riley at catcher. Our third catcher, we don't really have a ton of depth. Humble, good personality-wise. He's not that good at catching, but for a catcher, he's not a bad hitter. And he's only 23. So, you know. And I don't know, is he... No, he's not even on the 40-man. So, he's not going to make it unless someone gets hurt, and he'll have to be added, but he's not bad. First base, I haven't updated the... Yeah. I didn't mean to do that. First base, Charlie Ammerman. If there was a righty first baseman, might platoon him. I don't know. I don't know why he signed him to a 3-year deal. That's what he wanted, but he looks okay. More of a DH type, but he's pretty cheap. Only 26. Came out of nowhere. Votto for the bench. Just because my owner wanted an MVP. He is captain too, so that definitely helps the team. Vidal Brujan. He's not on the 40-man, I don't think. But he'll be trying to make the team out of spring and out of the first month. I don't know if he will. Luis Garcia, out of options. He's going to be on the MLB team this year. I want to see what he looks like for a whole year. He'll be platooning at second with Igor Rosario because he can play better against lefties. And he is real versatile. I kind of like his skill set. He's good. He's okay at everything. Kramer Robinson, not making the team, but he's there. Josh Smith, probably will send him down. But if he does good, who knows? Jake Alou, he was pretty good for us last year. But there's a lot of guys. It's going to be hard for him to make the team. Orelvis, probably going to get sent down to work a little more, unless he goes off like everyone else. Jose Miranda, he's the third baseman. Chances are he's the third baseman. Pinder, if 18 people get hurt, Pinder will come up. Right now, our starting shortstop is Ezekiel Duran. C.J. Abrams is hurt. I need a shortstop. I wish I had someone better defensively, and I could put someone better defensively here, but I don't have a lot of other infield spots. I have other people playing, and I want Duran in the lineup, so I'm just kind of placing him at shortstop right now. It's going to hurt our team defensively by a lot, but he needs to be in the lineup. Leo Jimenez probably, he might get sent back to his team because he's a Rule 5 pick, but I'm kind of hoping to keep him. I think he could be a real good role guy off the bench, maybe. Solid defensively, and he could get on base a lot. He has a little bit of pop in him, too. Kevin Made, he's just I have a lot of young prospects that I just want to get a couple spring training at-bats, because why not, you know? He'll be going back down to the minors, because he's been struggling. But, I mean, look, he's good at defensively. Real good. And he could be an average hitter. So he could be on our team, a big piece on our team in the future. At DH right now, we have Alec Burleson. It's not bad enough to platoon, but that contact, if that goes up, he could be really good. He's not good defensively anywhere. So he's at DH. But if he hits for a nice average, he could be pretty good. Then Blake Sable. Do I have him platooning? I need to get a guy to platoon with him real quick, but I'll find someone. Probably one of our Rule 5 guys, but left fielder against righties. James Wood, just another prospect, gonna get at bats. Where's... Oh, yeah, okay. Kevin Alcantara, he's Rule 5 pick, so he'll probably make the team. But yeah, he'll probably be the guy I give the bats to against lefties. Darren Baker, just another prospect. Dylan Cruz, obviously, I am not playing him at the MLB level yet because I really want him to develop, but prospect rank, he keeps going up and down. He was at 10 a little bit ago, but now he's back up to 4, but yeah, he'll be in like double A or something. Brennan Davis, another, oh, he was a trade actually, so yeah, I can option him down if I have to, but who knows, he might make the team. Probably not. I have a ton of Rule 5 guys, so it's real full hassle just getting a couple at bats. He's pretty close to Major League ready. He's pretty close. Marcy, same thing with him. He's even better defensively, and it looks like he might be a captain, but he's pretty close to Major League ready. His eye's there. If it gets even better, you know. But he could be a real good center fielder, too. But he looks like he's a captain or something. McRae, probably starting center fielder day one, because that defense is so good. He's a Rule 5 guy. Offense, not great, but he's fast, plays great defense. Wu Shang Zhuang, just a minor league free agent signing. Defense, just getting a couple at bats. He's a AAA player, quadruple A player at best, but he's fast, can bunt, plays good defense. Stone Garrett, who knows? Played 81 games, pretty good, above average OPS and OPS plus. Probably not making the team, chances are, but you know. Same thing goes with Jesus Sanchez, except he was even better. Less games, but he was really good. He played 333 in 38 games. He's not horrendous defensively. I mean, he's definitely a platoonish. Well, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But, yeah, it's going to be tough for him to make the team. And then Lamont Wade Jr. and Wright. Not great defensively, but not bad. Fan favorite. Low financial ambition. Pretty slow, but, I mean, ratings are good. He is our second oldest player, but, you know, I have him for 2 years. Might try to trade him eventually, because our team, there's so many guys that we have trying to play, but he's solid. He could definitely help our team. He'll draw on some tickets. But yeah, that's the team out of spring right now. I did, and I went and I released a ton of minor leaguers too. I'm not going over that because I released like 100 guys, but that's what we're going into spring with. See who'll make the team and who won't. Look at that. Jordan Montgomery signs with the Padres. 2-year deal. Player option on the second year too. Solid get for the Padres, really. Ratings aren't as good as what I feel like he is in real life, but he's, you know, solid. And player development-wise, Jonah Dunn, potential movement went down. I don't care. Jonah Dunn, not with his long-term guaranteed. DJ Herzog's current movement and potential went up. He's getting better. I like it. So Randall Grichuk signs with the Yankees, and if you know, if you're a talking Yanks fan, which I don't listen to, but I like talking baseball, and I've explained it a lot, but apparently Randall Grichuk against the Yankees is like the greatest player of all time. And now he is going to the Yankees. Kepler to Cincy. Vince Velasquez to the Twins. Mark Canha returns back to Oakland. After being rumored to go to Toronto, what was it, 4 seasons ago in this? Now he goes to Toronto. It's a real cheap contract. 1 year, $2.2 million. That's a steal, I feel like. He's consistent. Harrison Bader to the Brewers. I kind of see that happening. That kind of makes sense. They have a couple young guys that they might use instead, so maybe not, but I don't know, I just feel like he'd fit in. Lugo back to the Mets. Andrew Chafin with the Mets. He signed a deal with the Tigers Yeah, okay, I noticed this. The Tigers, when they signed those relievers, they then put a bunch of people on waivers, DFA'd a bunch of guys, and released like half of them, including, this is the second one, I can't remember who the first guy was. The second, like, Stanek or something. They released him, he's on somewhere now. They signed guys, and then released them. I don't know why they keep doing that. And then Tyler Mahle on Colorado. Big time extension for Alex Bregman. It's huge money. Only 4 years, but still. It's not the best hitter anymore. I mean, he walks and he doesn't strike out. He's not amazing defensively, but still, that's $30 million a year. Okay, Kevin Made was just injured for a week. I mean, he was going off at 300 in spring training, but that injury, I mean, we're sending him down to Double A. He's the first guy to get sent down. He wasn't going to make the team anyways, even though it wasn't really that bad, good defensively and average hitter. But still, I don't want to risk him getting hurt for the future if he becomes better, and he hasn't even played in AAA yet, so he's first guy to get sent down. Kirby Snead crashed a one-of-a-kind car. Yeah. Rolls Royce valued at $500,000. Okay, hold on a minute. He spent a whole entire year's salary on one car. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. It's more realistic the more I think about it, but still, that's crazy. This is an interesting trade. Prospect starter. And the prospect version of Max Muncy. For, like, a reliever, but he could start. Yeah, he's good enough to start. He's better than some of my starters. And then Enrique Bradfield Jr. Another prospect. I mean, speed guy. I mean, they already have Esteury Ruiz. I see what Oakland's trying to do here with just trying to build the all-speed team. At least in the outfield. Okay, here's our first, like, big player development update. Chase Selseth goes down a little bit. Adrian Morejon. It's weird. Upgraded here, upgraded there, downgrade though. I mean, pretty much the same. He's hurt for 2 to 3 weeks. Nothing changed, but he's getting better, I guess. Stamina went down, but who cares? Current movement and current potential. That's not good. Oof. That's velocity down and control. Is that what? Yeah. And, okay. So, just potential went down across the board. So that's what he is forever now. Hey, current eye, right? Is that what that said? Or power? Power, okay. Riley Adams. Good catcher. Probably should be a starter on most teams, but isn't on ours. Votto getting worse, obviously. That sucks. Potential contact lowers. Speed's down, but defense up. Current power. I mean, hey. That's exactly what we want from our Elvis. Okay, that's not good. Grant McRae, current potential. Dude. Oh my god. Plus 10. Dang. Oh, I skipped over. Yeah. Potential contact, potential power, current eye. Brandon Davis, that's not good. Kevin Alcantara. Another big boost. Dang. Dang. Yep. I'll definitely take that. Oh, Phil Gasser just kind of tanked his potential. Lucius Fox got better? Weird. James Wood. Current better, but potential worse. That's kind of odd. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty close to Major League ready, too. I might think about calling him up to the bigs if some people are struggling. Yeah. What's Aurelius look like? I think that's crazy. 943 OPS, too, in spring. Yeah. He might have made the team, depending on how it all shakes out, but 65 home run power? I mean, I don't really have room for him to start in the lineup, but maybe against left field against lefties? That could be it. Okay, it's opening day here. And, so I'll show you what we got going on with the team. We're out of the gate, we're going 6-man rotation, just because, you know, they were all pretty much the same. And bullpen's a little lacking right now, but Cole Henry made it, DJ Hers, Joey Cantillo, Aaron Ashby, Mackenzie Gore, Edwin Uzeta. Zach Kelly got the closer job. That guy set up. Mason Thompson and Jonah Dunn were both good in spring. Josiah Gray was actually pretty good. He didn't allow a single run in spring. Montez de Oca, obviously he was making it, and Saucedo was pretty good. Now, I do have Samuel. I just claimed him, but I might keep him in the designated for assignment for 7 days, because one, he's going to be a lefty specialist, but he can face righties too. He could even be our closer, because overall wise, he's probably our best reliever. But I'm going to keep him there to kind of see who out of the, you know, relievers struggles the most in the first week, so we can send them down, because I don't know who I would send down out of these guys when I put him on the roster. I also just claimed Nabil Krismet, another reliever that is better than everyone that I have. Somehow he was on waivers, so I claimed him, and he's going to be in the bullpen too. Lineup-wise, backup catcher Riley Adams, catcher Heber Ruiz, Charlie Ammerman, first base. Bench Joey Votto. What's annoying me is that acquire most valuable player award winner, most closest match Lamont Wade Jr. No, I got Joey Votto. Why isn't this green? You know, I have him. Discussing it, it says improved defensive efficiency, which I assume our team probably is better defensively. Maybe, who knows? So yeah, I don't know. If this doesn't like change in soon or whatever, like halfway through the year, I mean, he's leaving. Joey Votto's gone. I'm only having him here for that goal, so the owner's happy. Luis Garcia platooning at second base with Iggy Rosario. Third base, Orelvis actually won the job over Jose Miranda. So Miranda got sent down, and Orelvis is the starter. As of 5 seconds ago, he had 65 power. He doesn't right now. I don't know what happened, but it went down 5. But he won the job, actually. 943 OPS. And then at shortstop, Ezekiel Duran. Bench, utility guy, Leo Jimenez, because, you know, he's just a bench guy, you know. But remember, we'll have him on the bench against righties. And same with Kevin Alcantara. But platooning in left field is Sable and Alcantara. Yep, and then center field, Grant McCray. Alcantara and McCray, their potentials like went up in the player development, you know, a couple days ago. So it's like kind of already working out. We got him, but he's fast and great defensively. I kind of am excited about him. DH, actually, Jesus Sanchez, because he has no options left. He had 830 OPS. It was him or Alec Burleson, really, and it was tough to demote Burleson, but his potential contact went down to 60 or 65 or something, so he's not really the player that I was hoping he was going to be, but could still get better. But Jesus Sanchez kind of won the job outright because he has no options left. Burleson had 3. He's a DH, and we can use him in the outfield. Lamont Wade really struggled in spring, but he's just straight up our best player, so I can't demote him. So he's a right fielder. Hopefully he goes off. I'm kind of thinking we should trade him for a young guy because we have a ton of outfield prospects that could definitely play instead of him. A ton of guys that could be playing right now. Even other guys that are infielders that can play a little of the outfield. I'd rather get them playing time. Put Jesus Sanchez in right and then Burleson at DH. That type of stuff. So I'm hoping he does really good. We can flip him. And yeah, that's about it for right now. We're going to play opening day in a minute. But I'll have to do that next video.